Let's take a look at Dogecoin. Last time we looked at Doge was on October the 28th. Here is a recap. The most important thing is the volume. Volume is up and indications that buyers are stepping in and they are pushing the price higher. So Doge is definitely on the move. The key thing is this: Doge has to stay over this 27 cents, stabilize over that, and continue to trend higher. There's no doubt. Volume is up, so there is a potential for those to continue this upward move. So those would likely run up, reclaim this high that it established earlier this morning at 33 cents. And then the next resistance level would be at 35 cents, where it would be testing this prior high. Cross over 35 cents, those would likely run up to about 44 cents, and then eventually reach our target price of 55 cents. So fast forward, this is the hourly chart for Dogecoin, and the data I have is to 7:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on October the 29th. Yesterday when we look at Doge, that was right after Doge make this major move up, broke out of this symmetrical triangle, ran all the way to 0.33, retraced, consolidate, retested this prior high again, moved right past that, ran to 34 cents, very close to hitting our first major resistance at 35 cents, because at 35 cents Doge would be testing this prior high. Then the price get rejected. Since then Doge has been retracing. It is understandable. The problem with Doge is Doge has been trading sideways for such a long time. There are many retail investors who are really frustrated with Doge, especially when they see Shiba is doing so well. So the minute the price spike up, they get out, even at a small loss, just to get it over with. And that is the main reason why we have this sort of like retracement. As far as I'm concerned, if Doge can continue to stabilize and trade over this 27 cents, which is this major support line, consolidate over that, then Doge would likely bounce once the selling pressure subsides. Look at Doge on this 5-minute chart. After those spike up to about 34 cents, and since then went on this retracement. And if we look at how the pattern is being developed, we see this lower low and then higher low. So basically Doge is forming this falling wedge. This is our little falling wedge. And for the past hour, the price has been traded sideways. It is very much shifting to the resistance of this falling wedge. So it looks like Doge may be done with this retracement and is in the process of breaking out of this falling wedge. And a breakout of this falling wedge would technically take Doge back to retest this prior high at 34 cents. On the daily chart, the chart continues to look very bullish. Doge is still riding the upper band of this Bollinger Band. The moving average after the 10-day crossover the 50 days, now the 10-day continue to trend upward, and Doge is trading over the 10-day. Also, if we look at this major support trend line, the trend line is definitely upward, and Doge continue to trade over that. The volume picks up, so that is another good sign. The stochastic oscillator is showing that the blue line continue to lead this red line, and Doge still has a lot more room to run up before it begins to enter this overbought territory. So based on all of these indicators, this spike up is the beginning of a major reversal in price. So there's a very high probability that those would continue to trade higher. It will go up, reclaim this 34 cents, and then run up and test the next major resistance at 35 cents. And the next level is at 44 cents, and eventually will reach our target price of 55 cents as part of the breakout of this symmetrical triangle. One thing to keep in mind is Doge is not going to go up vertically, but it's very much zigzagged way. It will run up, retrace, run up, retrace, but in this upward trend and eventually reach our target price. So right now, just hang tight and give Doge some time to do what it needs to do. But I am very bullish with Doge right now because the trend is definitely upward. The key is as long as Doge can trade at or above this 27 cent and stabilize over that, then it will eventually get to our target price. That's it for this video, and don't forget to click that like button and reward me with a like if you appreciate the content that I'm presenting. Also, if you are new to my channel, don't forget to click that subscribe button and subscribe, and make sure you turn notification on. And if you have Twitter, make sure you follow me at Vietmaxim because I provide constant update on all of our favorite cryptos.